This fall, LSU welcomed the largest and most diverse class in LSU history. However, some first-year students aren't getting the welcome they quite expected. I caught up with freshmen facing some of these housing difficulties.
Freshman Tatum Hip has been settling into his room at Kirby Smith Hall for about 2 weeks. Hip and approximately 40 other students who applied to LSU in summer 2019 have been temporarily housed at the soon-to-be demolished Res Hall.
There's nobody around ever, so it's kind of like a ghost town.
Kirby Smith Hall was scheduled to be vacant this fall as a part of LSU's master plan for remodeling. However, an influx of students caused the building to remain open, but only on the first 3 floors. Hip says as an out-of-state student, it has been difficult for him to meet new people in Kirby.
I mean, at first it was kind of iffy because, on welcome week, you come, you go to your dorm, everybody's there, with signs and stuff, they're all cheering, hey, welcome to LSU, and, Kirby was kind of hello, anybody home?
Residential Life's policy is that all students live on campus their freshman year unless they qualify for an exemption. ResLife Associate Director of Communications and Development, Catherine David, says the demolition of res halls is a fluid process that is dependent upon admissions numbers.
Enrollment projections change or grow, we have to be ready to address those. And so just like we used Kirby Smith this year as an overflow option, we have backup plans.
Another change to ResLife this year is residential college housing. Residential colleges are not 100% major specific, and classes aren't necessarily held in the res hall as promoted. Mass communication major Janiyah Longo says very few people in South Hall are mass comm majors.
Surprised when I found out that my roommate was an animal science major. I was like, how did you get into South Hall? That doesn't make any sense. So it was surprising when kind of everyone that I hang out with is not a major, but I've kind of adjusted to it anyways.
Students living in the res colleges do have to pay for the expense even if it wasn't their first choice. David says no bed will go unfilled, and as vacancies become available, they will continue to move students.
Life is here to serve students. It's the best option for first-year students, and that's why we have that first-year residency requirement.
As for Hip, he's moving to a new location on campus and is looking forward to more permanent housing. For Tiger TV News, I'm Brooke Smith.
The ResLife Assignments team will identify available spaces this week. Students living in Kirby Smith will begin moving to their new housing assignments this weekend.